9, quarter 3, J1. First, March 3rd is a girl's day, Hinamatsuri. Hinamatsuri is March 3rd. So we went over some videos to explain what is a girl's day is all about. And these two are the songs that represent the Hinamatsuri. I asked, starting with A, what students did over the weekend. So make sure you practice with the format on this one. And these are some adjectives, vocab for this week. E, yoi. There are two ways to say good. And then when you do conjugation, it's with the yoi. Warui, oki, chisai. Oki, chisai. Nagai mean when it comes to length. So nagai, nagai kami, nagai. Mijikai, short. 太っています。痩せています。若い young, and then 年を取っています age, 年を取っています厳しい strict, and 優しい kind. Last row of the katakana yayuyo wawon. And then there is a quizzes that you can practice on last row of katakana. And then they are とても mama with affirmative ending, amari with a 全然 negative endings. There are a couple of songs that we went over to explain the body parts. It goes like this. 頭、肩、膝、つま先、膝、つま先。頭、肩、膝、つま先、膝、つま先。目と耳と鼻と口。頭、肩、膝、つま先、膝、つま先。And another one is 髪、顔、歯、首。喉、体、お腹。腕、手、指。心、足。髪、顔、歯、首、喉、体、お腹。I'm gonna upload some videos that explain these, so if you're interested, watch those. We did the reading. We also did the how to answer these using とてもまあまあ少しあまり全然 affirmative ending, negative endings. テニスが上手ですか？おにぎりが好きですか？試験が得意ですか？アドバイザリーが好きですか？ Even though we didn't have advisory this year. Okay, and then we went over the fingers. 親指、人差し指、中指、薬指、小指。親指 means parent's finger. 小指 means a child finger. 人差し指, people pointing finger. 薬指, medicine finger. And then middle finger. In Japanese, pointing people with this finger is considered as rude. So be careful not to do them. Middle finger in Japan is not as rude as what it is in the United States. Tsumasaki is toes, and then ashi means a leg. And height, 背が高い、背が低い。背が高い、背が低いです。のんびり先生はまあまあ背が高いです。背が高い、背が低い。And we did explanation going over the picture and then explaining their height compared to the other family members, and also the sentences with this one. Little tall, little short, very tall, very short, so tall, using this family member picture. And these are a review for the body parts, this one, and also this one. All the words are described in the song, so if you're interested, practice those. The main concept for this week was adjective and not adjective. There are only two types of adjectives in Japanese. What is adjective? Adjectives are describing the noun. So noun is the name of the item. For instance, like cell phone, that is a noun. New, clean, big, small, expensive, cheap, those are adjectives describing the state of the cell phone, right? So adjective, how do you know the difference? Adjective, the adjective ends with E. Non-adjective is the rest of it. So if those words are adjective and not ends with E, then those are non-adjectives. But there are exceptions for non-adjective. There are 4 words exceptions for non-adjective. きれい、嫌い、得意、夢。きれい、嫌い、得意、有名。きれい、嫌い、得意、夢。Make sure you write it down, highlight it, put the star right next to it. People get tricked all the time on this one. And there are quizzes to go over adjectives. I will pause it and try to recognize which ones are non-adjective, which ones are adjective. Ready? Okay, so those are not end with E, so non-adjective, adjective. And this one is non-adjective, きれい、嫌い、夢、得意, one of the exceptions. And these are end with E. This is not ends with E, so not adjective. This is E adjective. This is not adjective. This is not adjective exceptions. E ending, and then not adjective exceptions. How did you do? Make sure you review and then practice a couple times. Once again, 綺麗、嫌い、有名、得意、嫌い、綺麗、有名、得意. Those are not adjectives. Let's try again. This one. Pause it and do your best. Ready, set, go. These are the answers. How did you do? Make sure you're not get tricked by these ones, exceptions, and this one, exceptions. And this is not ended with E, so those are not adjective. And this one is exception again. Some colors are, you can change it to E adjective. 青い、黒い、白い、茶色い、黄色い、赤い. Those are the colors that you can add E at the end and make it E adjective. So all these are actually E adjectives. Let's try another one. This one, these are mixed with non-adjective, E adjective, and verb. How do you know those are verb ending? Mas at the end. So there are only two ways you have formal sentences in Japanese, either des or mas. If you have a noun or adjective, you have des at the end. If you have a verb, you have mas at the end. So they do not coexist. So be careful on that. So let's categorize which ones are E adjective, non-adjective, and verb. Try that. Ready to go over the answer? Ready, set, hi. So be careful on the verb. I hope you guys were able to get that massive for verb and then rest of it with a non-adjective and E adjectives. We're going to talk about conjugation next week, but some of the heads up. Drop en at a kunai or drop en at ku arimasen. Kunai is a little bit more casual version of arimasen. So, wakaku nai desu, wakaku arimasen. Kibishiku nai desu, kibishiku arimasen. Some more practice. Yasashii, yasashiku nai desu, yasashiku arimasen. Ookii, ookiku nai desu, ookiku arimasen. And the verb, must change it to masen. Yasete imasu, yasete imasen. Toshi o totte imasu, toshi o totte imasen. Make sure you go over and take some notes on this one, and I will see you guys next week.